Phil's most accurate forecast from Storm Team 6, sponsored by Master Services.
Time right now is 6:45. Matt, is this the calm before the storms we're going to see later today?
Yeah, so we do have a better chance for thunderstorms through the afternoon and evening today, watching for damaging winds, low-end tornado threat, and heavy rainfall as well. In the end, it's likely going to be the heavy rainfall threat that impacts the most amount of people today, because that threat will linger into the overnight hours as well. So we're also watching for some stronger storms. The general window for strong storms is 1 p.m. to 10 p.m. So I do need you to stay weather aware today. There will be some thunderstorms rolling through, and the opportunity will be there for these storms to strengthen up. We talked yesterday, if you were watching, about the threat for some rainfall this morning. We had a decaying line of storms approach the area. It weakened pretty rapidly. That's why we're not seeing much in the way of rainfall this morning. Now, there are storms back to the west, and that will help fire off storms here locally as we head through the afternoon. So I am expecting thunderstorms to roll through the region, a few of which could be on the stronger side. Right now, we are dry in the 70s, 75 in Knoxville, with a sticky feel in place across the area. Humidity levels will continue to climb through the afternoon. That will be energy for thunderstorms to tap into. So some strong storms are possible through the late afternoon into this evening. And the high humidity, of course, will make it feel warmer as well. So expect a warm and humid day. Level 2 out of 5 severe threat in place, really area-wide. Damaging winds are the main concern, wind gusts upwards of around 60 miles per hour. The tornado threat, it's low, but it's not zero. Overall, the area we'll watch for that is south of I-40. There's going to be some winds that increase in speed later today in that area, and we'll watch for potentially an isolated tornado. It's low risk overall, but it's still something we'll be watching for. Isolated flooding, also a concern as well. So you can see storms first across the plateau. They'll be in the Knoxville area through the late afternoon into this evening, so expect the evening commute to be a little slow today, and then that will continue eastward into the mountains as well. So for this morning, we are dry. We are starting to see some breaks of sunlight develop, so we'll watch and see. If we see a lot of sunshine, that's just going to allow more fuel for these thunderstorms. After midday, you can start to see some of these storms developing. 3 o'clock here, storms across the plateau, complex of storms rolling in through the late afternoon into this evening, watching for heavy rain, damaging winds, and that low tornado threat. That continues into the early part of tonight. The severe threat will end, but the threat for flooding will linger into the overnight hours, because you can still see that we're dodging periods of rain off and on as we head into the overnight hours as well. Tomorrow morning, drying out aside from just a few lingering showers, especially in the mountains. I'm expecting more sunshine into the afternoon. Flood threat, level 2 out of 4, medium. Most spots will pick up an inch or less for rainfall, but some locally higher totals of 1 to 3 inches of rain will be possible. It's really going to depend on where we see repeated rounds of heavy rain or repeated rounds of thunderstorms. So we'll be watching for the threat for flooding even into the overnight hours. For today, we top out in the low 80s. The humidity, though, will make it feel like the 90s. It is going to be a steamy day overall, especially in the valley. Plenty of moisture is in place. That's why we have the threat for some flooding. Moisture levels will decrease as we head into Tuesday, drying us out as well. More sunshine for the second half of the day. High pressures in control on Wednesday, so a lot of sunshine, lower humidity as well. Moisture will start to build back late week, so that will lead to a better chance for some thunderstorms, especially Friday and Saturday. Now it looks like we also are going to warm up. Sunday, we're back into the upper 80s, and the low 90s may return early next week.
All right. Thank you so much.